pathway right across from our campsite down to the river. This is the sound we went to sleep to every night. We've had a little bit of a slower start this morning, slept in a little bit later than yesterday. I think now we're going to break up camp, get everything packed up, and kind of head down the road where Hilton and I were yesterday and show the kids like the Opal Creek trailhead, maybe do some hiking. If it gets sunny this afternoon, we're thinking about doing some swimming before we head on home. Now we are starting our hike to Opal Pool. This is the trailhead. It's to Opal Creek. Looks like a nice trail, nice and wide. There's quite a few people here. The parking lot is full. Oh, it's beautiful down there and so clear.
Hey.
I think you used to be able to drive this road, which is really nice for hiking. This is perfect. It is going uphill mostly. Along the trail we found this. Wow, look at this. Beautiful. Clear water. Bet it's cold though coming off the mountain.
It's not being nice.
It looks like the path from now on out is more of a regular hiking path. We come to a bridge. I thought maybe this was our destination, but I think not. Keep going, but it's beautiful. The hike has been longer than we definitely thought it was going to be. We thought it was going to be about 2 miles. I'm thinking now that it's at least over 3. And some parts of it are pretty easy, but some parts a little bit harder, lots of tree roots and things. It is gorgeous in this area. It's just a lot longer hike than we were anticipating. After much discussion, we decided to head back. We've talked to other people that went ahead of us while we were here relaxing by the water, and they said they weren't even sure that they found the final place, the Opal Falls or Opal Pools, and so the kids are getting tired. It's getting later in the afternoon, so I think we're gonna head back, and then we'll decide if we're gonna stop and swim this afternoon or head on home. We've made it back from the hike. It took us a little over 3 hours, but we did make quite a few stops, and we stopped for a while at that waterfall and took a break and rested a little bit. So that is a really good hike. The gravel road is really easy to walk. It's very wide, easy to traverse. Once you get off that and do the trail, like you're heading towards Opal Creek Falls, that one is narrower and you have to basically watch your step everywhere you go. There's lots of roots and rocks and things like that, and so you have to really watch for the time. But it is a beautiful trail alongside the water. I think it is well worth taking the hike, but just know that it's going to be at least 3 hours round trip. So now we are going to head to Salmon Falls and swim for a couple hours before we head home. Wow, this is pretty steep. And we're going down the trail to the little beach area, and then we can go to the rocks from there or swim around in the shallower area. After our hike in the Opal Wilderness, we are ready to cool off at Salmon Falls. It looks perfect. It's sunny, the water's clear. It's going to be so nice to cool off and get refreshed after walking for so long. But we've really enjoyed all the areas that we've been in today, and this whole entire trip along the San Am River is beautiful. There are so many spots to stop and swim and jump. There's falls, trails. There's just so much to do around this area, and we've really enjoyed our family camping trip the last couple days. How does the water feel? Is it cold?
Yeah, it's cold.
Oh! Woo!
Okay then.
The kids are heading over to climb up to the top of the rocks and jump off. You guys did good.
It felt so long.
Yeah?
Yeah, like, I thought it was gonna be like a second in the air and then I hit. And then it was like, and then I finally hit and I was like, Jesus. So long
Yeah?
in the air. And my calf is cramping.
I think we picked a really good place to come. It was really quiet. There wasn't a lot of people around. There was plenty of room to spread out, and you didn't feel like you were bumping into people everywhere. It was a good place to come during a pandemic. So how do you think our first camping trip went?
Awesome. I think it went pretty good.
Watch this.
Come to the sound of my voice.